Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be how I started transitioning and like the steps that I took to get where I am today. I'm just gonna start right from the beginning. So I was a senior in high school and I had come to the realization that I wanted to start transitioning and I wanted to start being my true self. And being in school definitely made it a little bit more difficult than it would be if you're out of school, in my opinion, but everyone has their own opinions. So first of all, I started wearing like more makeup. So I always wore like foundation, concealer, bronzer, products like that. But I started wearing like eyeshadow, lip colors, blush. Like I started to like get more creative and wear more feminine makeup items just to like appease myself and make myself feel better and also kind of like portray what I was feeling on the inside on the outside. After that, I started to do little things like wear like Calvin Klein sports bras and stuff and have like the strap showing, and or like wear maybe like a female sweatshirt with like jeans and or like leggings with an oversized flannel. And I really tried to like combine and make a smooth transition from like male clothing to female clothing and make it more of like a little bit of like an androgynous look to like start out, which wasn't my intention, but that's like what was happening. So in combination with the makeup and the leggings and the clothing and the bras and stuff, I slowly started to get more and more comfortable with who I was as a person and like who I wanted to become. And then I got acrylic nails and I was obsessed with that, and that was like a huge moment for me to like have nails that were like stuck to me. It was just like a big solidification of like what I was doing and like where I was going with this whole transition. So it was a huge moment for me and super important, and I was obsessed and I love them and I still have acrylics to this day. So as time went on, I just kind of stuck with those three things, really: the makeup, the nails, and kind of like maneuvering my outfits with a mix of female and male clothing. And I started to do my hair a little bit different, let it down, I'd straighten it and try to make it look as like feminine as possible. Or I would use wigs sometimes for like photos and also for like going out and whatnot. I wouldn't really wear them to school in the fear of, you know, getting made fun of, and also the wigs were kind of ratchet now looking back. But it was a huge moment for me to like have long hair and be able to like feel that and really like express my femininity in such like a major way, along with carrying purses and bags and things of that nature. So as time went on, I definitely wanted to continue to progress and experience more and look more feminine and use more feminine things and dress more feminine. So as the year went on, I was still in high school and the spring rolled around and it was senior ball, and also it was getting hot outside, so we weren't always wearing leggings. And it was really a weird like in between time for me because I felt very weird like wearing like skirts and dresses and shorts to school, but also I didn't still want to be wearing like winter and fall clothing. So the first time I wore a dress to school was like a huge moment for me. I remember it was a black dress from Tilly's, and I drove to school that day and I met my friends before school, and I was so scared to wear the dress into the building because it's just like you never know what people are gonna say or like what people are gonna do, and it was just like a huge thing for me and I was really scared. So it was a huge moment for me, and my friends were definitely like gassing me up and making me feel like a lot more comfortable and, you know, safe to wear that to school. And it was kind of crazy because I loved it so much and I felt so good and so happy, but it was still so scary to me, and I was super scared because of like what other people were gonna say or like what other people were gonna do, which is totally understandable. But I wore the dress to school. It was the most empowering thing, and to like cross such a big hurdle in my transition and finally like be around peers and people that I see every single day and be able to like truly express myself to like the fullest extent, and to have people around me that were accepting was like major, and it just like kept propelling me to like move further with that. So after, you know, doing all the little things, makeup and nails and, you know, integrating the clothing and going from female and male clothing to kindly just moving over to only female clothing was a huge thing that I was like so excited and so ready to do. So I wore like a lot of shorts, a lot of camis, and lots of dresses and things. So then senior ball rolled around and I didn't know if I like what to wear to ball, because it was still a very weird like in between moment for me, and I didn't know if I was gonna wear a dress. I didn't even know if I was gonna like go at all. I didn't know like just like what to wear. I remember talking about it to a few other peers of mine, students, and I remember this one guy, he was like completely like so heterosexual, so like make America great again, so hick, so like the complete opposite of like anything that I am. And I remember him saying to me, and he was like, well, what dress are you gonna wear? And to me, that was like such a solidifying factor in me wearing a dress, which sounds like so bizarre. But for him to say that was huge to me, because I mean, yes, my friends supported me, and like, yes, people like understood what I was doing to a certain extent. But to have someone like that is like such the polar opposite of me and like a lot of things that I believe in, say something like that to me really like brought it to my attention that like other people are like seeing me and like seeing what I'm trying to do and like what I'm pushing for and like what I'm striving for. So that was major to me. Wearing a dress to a ball was unreal, super scary, even though I had worn a dress to school before. It was definitely nerve-wracking, and I was with a good group of people and everyone was supporting me and building me up, which was amazing. And looking back at photos, it was 100% the right thing to do, and I think I really would have regretted it, and I think it really would have like affected my transition otherwise if I didn't do that. But it was super scary taking that big leap and really like pushing through and doing that. And after that, I kind of really just started to flourish into the female that I am today, and the aspects of once I graduated, like 100% everything about me was feminine, everything I did was feminine, and really just like fully living my life as a female, which was a huge thing for me. And I'm happy that I had like a good like year's duration to really like make a slow transition into like what I truly wanted, and to continue to still be in that transition today, I think is huge. But it allowed me time to slowly do it, instead of like one day just like waking up and saying like this is it, and going straight from like male to female clothes and like little makeup to like a lot of makeup and no lashes to lashes, and like doing the whole thing like overnight or super quick. Like I think would have been really hard for everyone around me mentally, and I think it would have been really hard for me mentally. So I definitely decided to take it slow and really make those moves slowly, which was good because it allowed me to get more comfortable and more open-minded and just more like secure with myself over time. And obviously hair extensions and things like that came right after. And then not too shortly after graduation, I started hormones, which was major for me. And now I've been on hormones for 3 years, which is great. And I love everything about it. I mean, definitely there are certain things that aren't amazing, but I wouldn't change it for the world. And yeah, that was kind of like, those were kind of just the first steps that I took to transition. Obviously there's a lot of steps I've taken since, with like surgeries and fillers and hormones over the course of the years, and different things with my hair and body and just things of that nature that I could definitely go more into depth if you guys wanted to. But those were just kind of like the crucial first stages of my transition within like the first year time span of like what I did, how I did it. And it definitely, like, everything kind of happened super slow, and it allowed everyone around me time to adjust. And for me, time to adjust, because it's a really big change, and you really need to be, like, confident in yourself and really, like, push yourself to, like, do what you truly want as a person, and really just, you know, think of yourself first and, like, what matters most for you. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below. You guys know that I try to respond to every single one of you. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.